live from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And this is another one of my deep dive reviews of Doctor Who Season 11, the Chibnall era. I wanted to go back through it from the beginning to see what it's like. And oh boy, it's a lot worse than you think. It is a lot worse than you think. When I say worse, I'm not talking about the agendering, right? I'm not talking about the platforming. I'm talking about the simple quality of the scripts, which are virtually, I think that after going through the season, they are not professional. They are sub-professional. I've seen fan stuff, which is so much better than this, really. It's absolutely so much better than this. It's shockingly bad, right? As we're about to find out. So after the season finale, the Battle of who gives a crap? Stupid name that doesn't mean anything to anybody about a show that nobody cares about. It's just an absolute failure. I mean, that's just the way of looking at it. Absolute failure. Poor writing that should have been taken care of in the script editing process. This is one that even Chibnall says, oh, I didn't have time to do this one properly. Really? I don't understand. I don't understand how you screwed up this badly. Really? I mean, the writing, everything about it is bad. I mean, now I see Rusty Davis back, right? We see the difference like night and bloody day, don't we? Rusty Davis knows how to market a show. He knows how to write a show. He knows how to market a show. He knows how to love a show. I think he knows how to be human, right? I think he knows how to be human, which I don't think Chris Chibnall's got a good handle on, which is why we get the turgid mess that we get here in the Battle of Kolos, whatever. Who cares? I don't care what the name is. You don't care what the name is. But it's really important, I think, for us to go through and just see how insanely bad, how insanely lower quality that these stories are. Because they only got to be this low quality because they thought they were ending racism and bigotry forever, and nothing else mattered. Well, they didn't, and everything else did. So, you know, it's aged very badly. Like, share, subscribe, comment, sign up my Substack. Fine, let me hand over to me from a week ago when I walk us through the turgid mess that is the season finale of Doctor Who. What was it? Season 11. Ugh. We're doing this for the good of mankind because nobody's going to go back and look at this stuff, right? Nobody's going to go back and go, what really happened? It can't be that bad, right? It can't be that bad. My friends, it's worse than you remember. And it was awful, right? At the moment, we were I'm talking about me. I was caught in the, vacuum of it. Like, whoa, I was doing it. Like, at the time, I didn't have time to really evaluate how good or bad it was. Just it was woke shit. I was kind of convinced it was woke shit at this point. Oh, yeah, we're at the end of the season. And this has everything, everything wrong with it is in this one episode, right? Everything wrong with it is in the sort of like awful music, horribly realized that no direction could be given for because he was hired because he's black, right? And the reason Sagunakula was hired because he was black. Or more, because I contend if he was white and called Reg Smith and lived in Clapham, he wouldn't have got a look in, right? If it was a ginger, certainly not, right? Bush, the Battle of Ranskoor of Kolos. I mean, I want to start with the red pen. Sorry, no, Ranskoor. What feeling do you want this planet to invoke, right? What do you feeling about the Coldstone or something, the Battle of Coldstone Moor or something like that? Yeah, something that you have an idea, yeah, about Battle of Coldstone Cluster or something like that. Something that you can connect to in your head, but no. Battle of Ranskoor of Kolos. It's it sounds alieny. Look at me, big alien. Yes, very good. It's not. It's just shit, Chibnall. It's just shit. I mean, and here's the thing. He had no clue how shit it is, right? He thought everybody was completely invested by this episode, and then the return of the big bad Tim Shaw would mean something. I watched it and went, is that Tim Shaw? Okay, I remember him coming back, but that's about it, right? So, and it's also his idiot prejudices are all over the script because he's a moron, right? I don't think Russell Davis is going to do this, right? I think Russell Davis, if he puts his prejudice over it, he'll do it in a way that I find entertaining, right? So he gets started with some like idiot philosophy that makes no sense, written by atheists who don't understand faith but want to talk about faith a lot, right? So you have these two weirdo people. They tell you, oh, we finally found it. We've made it there. We've absolutely made it there. Yeah. So here's the thing. A fundamental problem we have in the world right now is the people who make it this Doctor Who don't understand the difference, don't understand what faith is. And they think their faith is knowledge. You have knowledge, you have belief, and you have faith. There are three ways that you can think anything is real, right? Knowledge, faith, and belief. Knowledge is when you have first-hand or overwhelming evidence. Overwhelming evidence that, and not overwhelming evidence, like overwhelming literal physical evidence, right? That you have 4 fingers and a thumb, right? Overwhelming evidence. Belief is when you have reasonable evidence. Does the sun and moon go around the earth or vice versa? Seems they go around the side of the earth. You know, reasonable evidence. You've got to have some kind of reason behind it. And then you have faith. It goes against the evidence, right? So this is a treatise about faith, about how much faith is would lead you down a path because it's brainless and stupid, and you have faith in like if it makes sense or not. But not really. That's the thing. You don't understand what faith is, right? So it's just arrogance, right? It's what kind of thing. So anyway, so they're there and they're like, oh, we found it. Is this the right place? Yes, we must do the thing. The thing. What thing? Oh, the thing. Never really explained. Okay, it's never really explained what the hell's going on. It's they have 2 of them. It's their religion to do the thing, and I'm going to do the thing. Oh, do the thing. Oh, yes, thingy thing. And now the thing's happening. Oh, the thing's happening. Now, why are they doing this thing? I don't know. Doesn't really make sense. But he puts it, I'm doing the thing. And then they stop because somebody turns up. Oh, my gosh, what is this? And they go, oi vey. Oy vey's me, they say. Sort of. Then, 3,407 years later, Chris Chibnall is ripping off Stephen Moffat by doing something like that. And then we see the shitty TARDIS and the shitty Doctor. Oh, up there, what is that? Hey, oh, look at me, no authority whatsoever. This is my acting choice because I'm a shit actress. Hey, I'm going to try and say something now, but I'm just saying it in a fake way. Because I'm a big, fake phony. I'm more less believable than a muppet. I think you'll believe Wardrobe and Statler more than me as a doctor. Oh, icky thump. So she's found something going on. There's technobabble going on about waves of psychotropic waves. 9 alarms on one planet. She's like, oh, it don't make sense. I don't understand. Oh, but I've got to be patronizing about it. Let me raise my eyebrows. Oh, look at me. I'm a little scab. Oh. So fine. So yeah, so they're going to go and check out this planet. And Yes like, oh, do it. And she was like, I'm just awful at this job. Right? And they locked onto one of the freighters, one of the spaceships, which I didn't realize that's what they're doing at the time. And they arrive and they go looking around and, icky thump, let's walk around like we're in Scooby-Doo. And she sees that thing and they look, and none of this matters really. And then out comes Mark Addy. And he's like, hey, you're in Game of Thrones first season, weren't you? Oh, it's good then. Oh, wait, you're in the Full Monty. Can you get your dingle out for me? No. Oh, get your dingle out. No, okay. And so she's like, meets a guy with a gun and says, you know what's a good idea when you meet a guy with a gun? I should be a patronizing cunt, right? I should be a total patronizing cunt and talk down to you. That's what you do when you meet a confused guy with a gun. And he's like, I don't understand. You're being a patronizing cunt. Yes, I am. I'm a patronizing cunt. Oh, Keith Look at this. I mean, like, I'm not making this up, right? She's being a patronizing cunt. She's kind of like given up trying to be the doctor at this point. She doesn't know what's going on, of course. She's not just asking questions herself. She's like we said, oh, it doesn't make sense. Why could this happen? It's not like she's asking a question to herself. No, it's like she's stating the thing she doesn't know. Oh, I don't know. She answers things that were impossible that I've seen before on Doctor Who in this episode because she's a moron. So anyway, she vacillates between talking down to Mark Addy and being a patronizing cunt and being shit scared of it, right? Oh, like, let me talk down to you a little bit. So he doesn't know what's going on. They got to wear these like medallions, otherwise this planet's going to screw up their head, right? Somehow. And it's like, oh, we're trying to work out what's going on. Where are you? What's happening? He said, oh, I don't know. So they can't remember anything more than a few minutes. And then we'll go Evans. There's just a lot of very patronizing talk. Oh, man, patronize you a bit more. Yes, okay, patronize. Oh, yeah, so she puts gives him the thing on his head so he can start to feel normal again. Meanwhile, Yaz finds the on button for the power. There, I found it. I'm stunning and brave. And they see the crew, right? And they have a 4-person crew. And they find out that Mark Addy's name is Paltraki. Paltraki. And they say Paltraki a lot, right? After that, just a lot. Fine. So he's like, oh, that must be the crew. Is that you? He said, oh, I don't know. I don't know where I said, oh, your member's going to come back in a few minutes. You're just going to take it easy. So he turns the lights on and she's like, hey, let me talk down and patronize you a little bit. And he's like, oh, look, there's a message coming in. And then this weird woman says, return what you've stolen. The creator demands that you return what you stolen. You're like, okay, I don't know what this is, but I don't have it. We'll stomp her little feet, icky thump. She'll stomp her little feet, icky thump. And then on comes the screen. I don't know who this was. It's like, it is, you're just, you got the object back, and whoa, and they're like, oh my God, it's Tim Shaw. I didn't even bloody know. I don't really care. And I don't remember it. I thought he had teeth in his face. I didn't really have a mask on, but apparently he did. But who gives a shit, right? And they play it like it's something you should know. No. And he's like, I want the thing back, and he takes one of the crew members and says, this was what you said. Don't give it back. No, she says, as he zaps her, says, oh no, he's a naughty boy, says Jodie. I've never thought this mass murderer would kill somebody. Really? I mean, she's such a doofus in this. I love it. And at some point she tries to explain morality and fails, and then Graham's like, I'm going to kill him. I'm absolutely whatever I can do, I'll kill him. And so it's going to kill him for grace. And then Mark Addy's like, oh, we're going to kill him. And he's like, I'm going to kill her for grace. He says, no, Grace doesn't want you to do it. And then he points this like object. And he's like, and they're like, oh, what is it? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, I don't understand. So, but before this, they get into the little Barney between Graham and the doctor, and she says the stupidest thing, that if you kill him, you'll be bad as him. No, you fucking won't, idiot. Okay? No, you fucking won't.
One guy is a mass murderer, pure evil. One is a good person wanting to protect the world, right? I mean, like, I don't think he wants to kill him just out of revenge. I think he wants to kill him because he thinks the just and proper thing is he be dead. And he actually happens to be right. Morality isn't always relative, right? You may want to draw lines at different places, right? You may want to say it's moral to do a 9-month pregnancy abortion. That's what you want to say. That's fine. But then let's say you might want if you get a cute little puppy and say, well, can I just bash its brains in? It's a dog. It doesn't matter. Is that the line where you say it's not okay, or that relative morality isn't going to? Or maybe then you do it to a baby, right? It's like at some point you're going to come to a point where you go, no, we can't allow that, right? Because the evil remains evil, right? And the function of what the reaction one should have to evil is to fight it, right? To resist it, right? That's what it's there for, essentially, right? It's there to prove your mettle, to sharpen you up, right? It's not there, and it's like, oh, you can't kill him. Oh, it's like, oh, you won't be able to trouble me more, Graham said. Well, that's just what it's got to be. Why? Because he knows, because right remains right and wrong remains wrong, right? And he actually has quite an interesting arc in this story. But it's like, Graham's the only person who ever has that up. So anyway, they have these like big rock things with a spinny thing in them. Said, what is that? I don't understand. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I don't understand. Icky thump, icky thump. It's not possible. There's so much he says that's not possible. And like that, see, look at, I can't work it out. It doesn't make sense. You should have that expression on so often. Here's the thing. You can't only be this and expect to be authoritative. At no point in your entire first season have you been in any way authoritative. I'm sorry, that's just the freaking reality. You've only been this, right? There's been no authority coming out of you at all. I'm just taking a drink. Anyway. Oh, Dr. Alex is here. How you doing? Sad face was a typo. I have no idea what it was. There we go. So Brian's like, you can't kill him. Grace wouldn't want that. He's like, you don't know what Grace would want, you silly little boy, right? So now they said, they kind of start remembering they got to go on a mission to take that to where Tim Shaw is, to rescue people, right? So they get all the stuff together, and they say, it makes all sense, it's light, I can carry it. He's like, we have to go this way, his name's Paltraki, and they go, a lot of this episode is walking places, right? I'll say at least 50% of this episode is walking somewhere. So, there's all these crashed spaceships, and they came here to confront Tim Shaw. Dun, dun, dun. Tech Game says 12 was the best Doctor Hands Down. It's one of my favorites. I have to tell you, I do love a bit of 12. Like, I even like the Zygon Invasion, Zygon Inversion, even though it was really, the ending was really dumb. It was still fantastic. Here's the point with the Zygon Invasion, Zygon Inversion. He gives this incredible anti-war speech, and then the ISIS Zygon, who that's what it was an analogy for, goes, okay, then we won't fight, right? That's essentially what happened. No, they wouldn't do that, right? The ISIS Zygon would be like, death. We never will back down, right? That's essentially what it is. Even with that logical fallacy, and Clara being sort of annoyingly smug at that time, it's still an awesome episode, right? Such a tragedy he's not coming back to Doctor Who in the near future. I hope at some point, he has a change of heart and does audio or something. Or, I don't know, who knows what the future will hold, right? Who knows what the future will hold? Moons of Madness, how you doing? Run fast, life hard, be kind. Yeah, one of the greatest regeneration speeches of all time. Right, absolutely, I completely agree with you. Fine. So back to this piece of shit. I'm sorry.
So let's go. Oh, we got to go over there, and we're here for a reason. I don't know why. Oh, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm going to kill him. Oh, you can't do that. I got to do it. He said, but if you do that, oh, it'll be bad. You won't be able to trouble me anymore. I said, well, that's what's going to be then, Doctor. That's just what. Yeah, and I can't. Okay, this is called. Oh man, I'm frozen again. Wonder if it's. Oh, hey, 1 second. I might have to switch to my laptop. It's super frozen. Let me see. Give me a second. Okay. Doink, 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 doink. If you can hear me, I'm on my way. If you can't hear me, I'll be on my way. We will have season 14. You will have season 14. Okay, 1 second. Okay, you just get. Oh no, you can't hear me. That's okay. I am totally frozen. And yours working out. Okay, yes. My computer is crashing and burning, right? Wow. It's probably going to do a complete crash. Man, it has been a nightmare and a dog, right? A nightmare and a freaking dog today. Oh, hopefully by tomorrow. We'll have a whole new system of hell to tempt me with. Okay, 1 second. There you go. Let's get it set up. Can't take me offline, baby. Laptop POV, baby. Laptop POV. Let's get that slide up. Share screen. Slides. Doink. I'll go to. I was nearly at the end, so I go. Whoa. There you go. Right. Now, next thing. Let's. Oh, we also got the. My notes on this laptop too. So that worked out really super well. Okay, 1 second. There we go. Make this a bit bigger. Where are we? Okay, the crash is going on. Fine, I see my computer crashing. Screen just went. Oh, although the mouse is moving now. Maybe we'll come back. We'll see. Okay, well, I went too far. Story of my life, mate. Story of my life. Went too far. Okay, fine. I think I'm about there. Fine. So Graham's like, no, got to do it, Doctor. Got to do it. And he's like, if you're going this way, change over here. Doink. Oh, we've got to go over here, says Ryan. Got to go over here, he says, and it's like strange, like, oh, wow, what just happened there? 1 second. Wow. Yeah. It just logged out. It asked me to log back in again. Now I don't want to put the password in. Really now? Okay, here we go. Oh, doink. Is it doing? Okay, now it's doing. Fine. There we go. Back to where we were. Oh yeah, so they all came here to fight Tim Shaw. Oh, you're so bad, Tim Shaw. Yeah, we had to come together. Yeah, I can't remember why, but they had no choice because of that over there. And they're like, what's over there? There's a big thing in the distance, and you can't really see it, right? It's like, if that's where Tim Shaw is, that's where Tim Shaw is, okay? Oh, no, now it's totally crashed again. We'll see what's going on.
So they head over to this big floaty thing. And it's never really explained what's going on, right? You never really have any idea. And she's carrying that thing over there, and they're like, oh, and she walks through the water and says, oh, I wish we had some wellies. Oh, I love wellies, mate. I love a bit of wellies. And I invented wellies, actually. And it's just stupid, right? So then she's got supplies, right? She's got these supplies. She has them out. These are special comms. And then she's got bombs and hand grenades and a bomb. What about not killing? They're like, well, this is just for the build. It's such a stupid mentality. Is that, oh, this is just for the doors and buildings and things. That's fine. I just don't like killing people. Again, some people are evil and engaged in violence, and the only thing will stop them is violence, right? You know, at some point you've got to do that. You can't say all violence is bad. I guess that's a very turn the other cheek is a very Christian doctrine, right? Which it's not a Jewish point of view, right? Jewish point of view is if you know someone's coming to kill you in the morning, 8 in the morning, you kill him at 7, right? And that really is. That's a Jewish proverb, right? You look after yourself. So, but we're not. Sometimes, but also you have to recognize when you resistance is futile, right? It's another thing. But, it's just she has no clue, right? She has no clue. So, so Ryan's like calls her out on it. Ryan's like, but what about you stopped killing the robot, right? And you didn't like that. Said, oh, you're new. I had to lay down the rules there, so you learn what to do. But is that? Oh, don't ask me. The rules change as well. Yeah, I have no, and it's not cute. Right, it's not cute. You have rules that constantly change. Right, it's not fun. It's not funny. Right. So she puts a bomb in this thing as leverage, and said if they do anything, I'll blow it up because they want that thing for some reason. And Graham's like, I want to come with you. He says, no, you've got to go and rescue the people. Right, rescue the rest of the crew. I'm just going to go and see Tim Shaw, right? So then, how are we going to get there? And nobody talks about how they're going to find them. And Graham's like, I am going to kill him. So here she has a stupid thing about Wellers. There's a voiceover. It's an ADR. Oh, I invented Wellers once. Me Wellers are the best. So they go over there and say, oh, I don't quite understand what's going on. Look at this. I mean, like, why is she making these faces? Why does she think this is a good idea? And in any way doesn't make her look like a doofus, right? Why? So she looks around cluelessly and looks up and says, that doesn't make any sense. And she reads the thing and looks up again and goes, oh, no, whoosh. And they're all teleported up, right? They all go, whoosh, doink. They get teleported up, doink. And they end up there. Oh, icky thump. And again, it's like your mother. It's like your mother play acting, Doctor Who. She's shit at it, right? I'm sorry. She's just badly cast in the role. Her acting choices are poor. Fine. So they get up there. They can do wherever they are. Or get down there. So, also she said about this rock thing, it's too dense to scan. She said that 2 weeks ago over in the Witch episode. Then she said, he uses that a lot. There's too much stuff going there. I can't scan it, right? And she doesn't understand how the rock is possible. She doesn't understand anything. And she's just dim. She's just dim. Fine. So you have to lay down the rules. She's fine. I did all that. So the whole thing about her talking about killing, not killing, that was Chibnall trying to get around any plot holes, right? And just make it. Here's the thing: Nobody notices your stupidity, right? Nobody notices. It's like nobody cares, right? Like you thought this was a big deal, the return of Tim Shaw. Nobody freaking cared, mate. Okay, nobody cared. It was crazy how little people cared. I didn't even recognize him. He had his helmet on. I forgot he had a helmet. M says, has the age difference between Yaz and Jodie ever been discussed? I mean, Jodie's what, 45, and Yaz is barely out of high school. Kind of pervy. Well, it is. You know, these things. Love. Oh, love is love. Fine. So that now they're in creepy place, right? Split up. The doctor, so they get sucked into the thing. So Ryan and Graham go off together, and Ryan tries to talk Graham out of killing Tim Shaw. Said, "Listen, mate, I'm going to kill him. Okay, it's just what's going to happen." Granddad, no, Granddad, don't do it. And he's like, "You don't understand. It's just the right thing to do, right?" And he's right. It is the right thing to do. He's trying to teach him what right and bloody wrong is. He's actually being a positive role model. So then these robots show up, right? And Ryan calls them cyberbots. And I don't think we ever saw them before. Or maybe we did. I don't know. Right? I do not know. Are they the ones he started shooting on the second or third episode? I don't know. But they're called cyberbots now, right? And now everybody knows what they are because, again, Channel thinks people are paying attention. No, they're bored out of their mind. They were there to see a girl Doctor Who, and they were ready to be entertained, right? They were ready to be entertained. And you dropped the ball. You just made it. There you go. Oh, run! And so they run away from the robots. Oh, robots! And then they see more robots coming. And then they do this on Evil the Daleks as well. Like, he's got 4 ideas and keeps reusing them. This is just. I bet he used this in his script when he wrote for Roughly Day with Stephen Moffat, and they always took it out because it was too stupid. They duck, and both sets of robots shoot each other, and they're like, "Oh, okay." Like we've seen you do that before. So then Jodie's going around, and then this woman finds her and says, "Oh, who are you?" And he said, "Oh, we want the thing." He said, "Well, I got a bomb on it." "Oh, I got a bomb on it." Okay. And she's very bad at confrontation. So she meets this woman she meets called Adenino, right? And she's just a simple woman who believes in faith, right? And I got a gun, so I'm going to be a patronizing cunt. Patronizing cunt? Yeah, but I've got a gun. But I'm a patronizing cunt. Yes, you are. Yes, Jodie, you are. Fine. So she's trying to work out what's going on. Whoa, where are you? Why are we here? What's going on? And she said the creator needs that thing. And she said, "Oh, the creator." I think she said, "Is that when they tell her?" We get an info dump at this point. She says she's an Ux. He said, "Oh, I've never met an Ux before. An interdimensional faith-based builders that live for millennia, only ever 3 at a time." I was like, "Oh, that's a stupid idea for a race." It's like, not quite. God, again, look at these acting choices. Oh, why? Why? Why did anybody go, "Yes, mother, that's the one. That's the face of the first woman to play Doctor Who. We want more of that." No, okay, we'll do this instead. Okay, that's also good. Oh, I mean, really? Oh, I like it, Tzvi. Oh, I never met one before. Oh, what are you? Oh, tell me what. And they're like, "So what are you doing with this?" And he's like, "So the creator tells about the object and about what's it going to do with the battles going on outside." And she says, "People came for the creator and they protected them. Because they have super protection from the creator." I can't. Maybe. And again, when you're saying things you don't understand to yourself, You're actually just saying to people, you're a dummy. And he's like, tell me, show her. And he says, show her to me. Suddenly he gets the prison. Let me see her. And they see her, and it's like, see, the creator recognized me. How would that happen? Well, maybe because he's the creator. Maybe that's how he recognized you, Captain Doofus, right? Could that be? Could that be the way that this went down? Do you think? I don't know. I don't know. Ah, man, they're so dumb. They're all just so dumb. It's unbelievable. Fine. Where are we up to? So now this is, who is it? It's Yaz and Paltraki. Yaz and what's it called again? Mark Addy. All right, sneaking around. And they're looking around, and he's getting more of his memory back as they go. Let's go and try and go back to my notes. What was it? He remembers they're here. They sent the fleet after the atrocities. He remembers his home planet now, his first name. I couldn't care less. I don't know what they are. Doesn't bother me. And fine. So he's saying that, yeah, we were sent here after the atrocities. What's right? Oh, I don't know. And then they're also attacked by cyberbots. And somehow Yaz knows what they're called as well. Right? It's like, oh no, cyberbot, she says. I don't know. How does she know what they're called? I mean, it's really weird, but she somehow knows what they're called. Anyway, they come. So she comes in and says, "Here's behold the creator." She's trying to drill her for information. Said, "Oh, why'd you follow the creator?" And this is a real SJW fantasy, I would say, that you get to talk a person of faith, try and explain to a person of faith how silly it is to have their faith. I'll say, oh, I respect your faith totally, but I just think you're wrong about your faith, which I respect totally, but it's just full of shit totally. Well, I respect it totally. So then Yaz and whatever, Mark Addy turn up over here. Again, most of this episode is walking around, right? Most of the episode is let's just walk around places. And there's 4 more of these weird mineral things with a thing spinning inside them, right? Oh, what is it? Icky thump. Meanwhile, Ryan and Graham are still. Oh, they found where the crew is. They found the crew, and they're what was it? They turn the lights on. They're in these pods, right? They're in suspended animation in pods, but they're sort of awake at the same time. Oh, but they finally see that is actually the crew. But they had one little fuzzy picture of the crew people. They blinked out for 20 minutes, for 10 seconds. And all of a sudden, they know who everybody is now, right? So the Doctor has a confrontation with Tim Shaw. Bum, bum, bum. And again, really, why? What? Stop with the curling of the sneering curling of your lip. It's very bad. It's very off-putting. It's not heroic. It's not good. It's not fun. It's not funny. Oh, it's awful, right? It's just freaking awful. Oh, you know what? I can change microphones. Yeah, 1 second. Let me just do that. Hang on. How's that? Which microphone? Now. Hang on. Settings. Audio. Hello. That's the one I want. Fine. That should be better. Yeah, I like sneering me. I mean, she does, doesn't she? And she just doesn't understand what this is at all. She doesn't understand why this is awful. right? And she thinks people saying she's awful. It's just because I don't like women. No, I don't like women who don't know how to do their job, just like I don't like men who don't like how to do the job, especially that job, and not knowing how to do the job involves taking a shit all over Doctor Who, which I have something I actually care about. Anyway. I'm just trying to find the notes. Tim Shaw meets the doctor. He's there because the doctor sent him there. And I forgot, at the end of the episode, she punished him, right? This is the first doctor that punishes people, right? He's like, and he sent him away somewhere randomly in time and space. And so he had to appear right in front of these two aliens that are super, super powerful, that are waiting for their god to appear in front of them at this place. And it just happens to be the right time, the right place. And it just all falls together, right? All falls out together somehow. It's just so dumb. I mean, it's not dumb. It's terrible, terrible writing, right? Terrible, terrible writing. It's just lazy writing. So she meets Tim Shaw, and I was still with his bloody mask on, and I forgot he wore a mask. And he takes over. Hi, I am Tim Shaw. And you know, Chibnall was planning on bringing him back in future seasons, thinking that everybody would love Tim Shaw, right? Everybody would be amazed at how the wonderfulness of Tim Shaw. But no, it's like it just like everything. He was incredible. He wrote everything with this bravado that it's all going to work, that everything's going to be fantastic, and they're going to love everything. And we all hated it, right? It worked when Moffat did it his first season because it was cleverly written and structured. This was a piece of shit. And yeah, really, you could have done well by having somebody on staff who would read it and tell you this is a piece of shit, right? Do you imagine how much better your life would be if you had somebody on staff who would say, this is a piece of shit? Anyway, no, next set of slides. 1 second. So he explains, this is all because of your meddling, Doctor. You caused this, they say. So, okay, fine. He constantly says rubs that interface for a long time, right? It seems like an unnecessary long time, or maybe I just got bored, right? I just got bored because it's so freaking dull, this show. It's so freaking dull. Oh, man. Oh. Fine. Let's keep going. We've got another 400 slides to go. God help us. Meanwhile, he talks about how he appeared, and with his, whatever it is, technology and their powers, they worked together and they created incredible things. Oh, Icky Thump. Shouldn't do that, Icky Thump. No, I want to have revenge. It is like a sketch. This is like that Mark Gatiss David Williams sketch when he was being Doctor Who. He said, we will have power over the world. I was like, it was kind of boring. It's like a parody of Doctor Who. It's so dumb. It really is frighteningly and breathtakingly dumb. I think that's really the only way of describing it. Frighteningly and breathtakingly dumb. I think that's fair. I do think that's fair. What can I tell you? Anyway, I digress. Here we go. Anyway, so she's she's all taken aback, right? She's all like, "Oh, I keep up." Maybe it's Firefox that's making my system crash. Could be. It's all booting up again now. There we go. Where are we? We're right. Fine. So Ryan's still saying, "Oh, Grace wouldn't want you to do it. It's not what you want. It's about what's right and wrong, right? She'll want you to be the bigger man." I don't know. I think sometimes the bigger man might be vanquishing evil, right? I am of that opinion, right? But he's like, "Oh, we don't want to break us up. We don't want to stop traveling together. Oh, it's so good traveling together." Okay then. 1 second. And he's like, "Oh, well, this is more important than anything else." I kind of tend to agree with him. So anyway, they find there's movement coming in. There's more of the cyber dots, which I've never heard of before, but that's like the thing they're called now. Cyber dots. Okay. And everybody knows their name. It's like nobody gives a shit about this stuff. For goodness sake, right? Honestly, genuinely, Chibnall, no one's going, "Oh, tell me more about the cyber dots. I must know more about cyber dots." They're a dumb idea, right? They're a dumb idea, done dumbly. That's how they're a dumb idea, dumbly. So when they all come, it's like it's like children's BBC. It really is. And she's like, "Oh, I'm going to stop you. Oh, Icky Thump, I'm going to stop my little fetus, right? Stop my little fetus." I'm so intimidated. You're not. He's basically laughing at her, right? He's basically laughing at her for good reason. She's laughable. "Oh, no, if you're making a weapon, I'll stop you. I'll blow this up." He says, "Oh, I don't think you will, blah." And the ascot's in said, "Oh, doctor, we found more of those things." "Not right now, yes, I'm very busy." And in books, what's the name? And he says, "Oh, now it's time to, we must do the will of the Creator." And again, this is all him looking at religious people and going, "Oh, you guys are morons." Right? This is what the entirety of it is. Looking at religious people going, "You guys are just morons." Right? It's not very good. I mean, like having somebody as idiotic as Chris Chibnall calling you a moron, right? You have to be pretty stupid, right? You have to be pretty stupid. So anyway, he said, "Oh, no, this isn't right. This isn't right. No, it is the will of the Creator. You must do it. The will of the Creator." And so they go, "Oh, we got to protect the Creator. I'm doing the thing. Oh, glowy eye, do the thing." Oh, I keep on, what they doing? And I think, they've made this weapon or something out of this. This is what they've been doing for the last 3,400 years. They made this whole thing is a weapon now. And this is its first test firing, right? Now it looks at the full power of this armed and operational space station. That's essentially what's going on with this. And then the doctors, "Run, doctor," and she's so bad at running. And they do it in slow motion, which makes it even worse. And like, "You can't outrun this, doctor." You're right. I mean, look at her. Wouldn't he have done some practice running as a weapon's about to fire? And they use these things to fire the weapons. Said, "Oh no, they're firing the weapon!" Icky thump. Let's have a look. And she runs like a girl. So she remembers what they are now. There are 5 planets that are being used to create this weapon, right? These are 5 complete planets. She says, "What? They can't be planets. That's impossible." Excuse me, haven't you ever seen The Pirate Planet? And that's basically the plot of it, you doofus. Right? Well, I mean, really? Oh, how can it be? Because you're a moron. This is why she's not asking questions to herself. These are not rhetorical questions as she's trying to work something out. She's just a moron, right? She's just a moron. Where are we? Fine. And he's like, "I have a planet killer, and you'll never guess what my very first target is going to be." He says, "Oh, what are you doing? I'll stop you. Oh, stop your feet. I'll stop you." And he uses his glowy eyes, and they glow. The glowy eyes glow. Glowy eyes glow. And she's stomps her feet again, and can't bloody remember. Said, "Oh no, the target's Earth," and it fired. And so we got this thing like seemingly annihilating Earth, right? It's seemingly like it's taking out, our home planet, and this is all because Jodie Whittaker is a moron, right? This is the only reason. Is because Jodie Whittaker's doctor is an absolute moron, right? Is adult beyond adult. It's insane how stupid this doctor is, but that's just the way it is. This doctor is indeed that stupid. 1 second. What's going on here? Doesn't look fine. We go. I'll get that in a minute. Next thing. So it's like, and they worked out somehow how to get the people out of that thing, right? Out of these suspended animation things. And they go, we're going to get the first one out. At the same time, the bots arrive, and they start drilling their way through. I think, yeah. They're coming through there, Ryan. They're coming through. So they got to get people out quickly. Oh God! Go to the next bloody slide. Okay. Fine. Let's try it this way. What? Fine. Got it. Wallop. It's gone down. Fine. And so as they're letting people out, Tim Shaw is alerted with his, Tim Shaw alert. Like, warning, Tim Shaw alert. But again, none of this is really explained. But all this is like basically saying, "Oh, hi, I'm now going to go and walk over there to confront Graham at the end of the episode." No real reason. Right, there's absolutely no reason whatsoever that I'm doing this. It's just what we're doing now, right? That's just the thing they're doing. Is this because it's that clever, right? So anyway, off he goes. I said, "I will stop you!" Right? Like he starts getting people out, and he starts screaming like, and like it's so stupid. It is really an infantile villain, like an infant's way. We've never really seen the villains. And this is what Doctor Who villains are like for people who've never seen Doctor Who, right? It's like, this is more like a Tomorrow People villain. And that's really the level of show that Christian was able to write. He's not able to write family drama that's fun and entertaining. Because anyway, so they're firing at Earth at the same time, and so they're trying to work out what to do with that. They're firing at Earth. What they called again? The Cyberdots. Such a dumb name. Like the whole thing is just dumb. Everything about this is dumb. Cyberdots are attacking. Here come the Cyberdots. In comes Mark Addy to save them, right? Because I'm Mark Addy. And then somebody else is trying to get through. So you stay here, I'll stay here and stop them while you get everybody out. And he's like, it says, well, can we just detach them from it? It says, well, if we do that, they might die. You understand they're about to destroy a planet with 7 billion people. But no, don't kill anyone. God forbid. God forbid anybody who should get killed. So those 7 billion people should die because you're a moron. Oh, God, she's so stupid. It said, we can't detach them. Well, what can we do? And then they both have the same idea together. So, well, can't we just use the... look at this acting. It's really pathetic, right? It's really genuinely pathetic. I just don't understand. I don't understand how this is possible, right? I guess because virtue signaling is what it's all about, right? I guess that's what it is. I think virtue signaling is really genuinely what it's all about. Man. Wait 1 second. Fine. Okay, my computer's struggling to reboot. I'm just doing a complete hard reboot on it while I was watching it flounder. Fine. As we were. So they're like, oh, we can use our blocker thingies. We can use our blocker thingies to God, look at that. So stupid. We can use our blocker things to make it so they can't connect, and then that should stop the weapon. Sort of thing. And it might kill them because she says she doesn't know a thing about them, right? It might, and she said, "Oh no, we can't kill them under any circumstances," right? So he's like, oh, God, "How long does this take? Just get to the bloody point." So they put the things. Oh, they can't take them off their heads though, which means the planet might make them loopy, right? The planet makes you forget where you are and what's going on. Meanwhile, Ryan is this. Meanwhile, Ryan and Graham get everybody out. Graham says, has to stay to detonate this thing to stop the cyber dot so they can get away. So you stay, it's like an EMP, but they don't explain it, right? But I think that's what they mean. They want to do like an EMP thing, but they don't explain it. So Ryan gets out as the door opens up. The glowy people are glowing. They put their head things on. And now they can't do that anymore. And by a stroke of luck, it doesn't kill them, right? And the weapon, Earth's okay. Don't you think Earth noticed this, right? It's just whatever. But nobody ever mentions this ever again. And just like this era, nobody is ever going to mention this era ever again. This era is gone. It's toast. It's done. Oh, Dead Man Walking. We can't wait. So yeah, I'm excited that the new face of Doctor Who is somebody I think who actually wants to do stories, right, rather than platforms. And the reason I think they want to do stories is because they have the ability to do them, whereas Chibnall Whittaker clearly don't. I mean, look at these people; they just don't have the talent needed. This is her acting. This is a professional actor being paid a lot of money to act, and this is what she came up with. That's what she thought was a convincing action hero. Okay, then. So now she gets to do the fancy of convincing them that the Tim Shaw's really bad. Your faith is misplaced. He's not the creator. And it does, like, they never even ask her why they thought he was the creator, right? And like, she was just like, no, forget it. He's not the creator. He's bad. He's a bad meanie pants. He's a super bad ninny mudgeon. He's naughty. And so then then the planets start to, like, their crystals start to crack. They're like, oh no, we got to get them back. We don't know how, but we don't have time. And they're waiting for the door to open up. And then come the bots, and he sets off the EMP. And she's like, how are we going to get everybody back? Oh, there's too many things to do. I can't do it all on my own. Darling, you can't do anything on your own. You're utterly useless. So, but you can. Oh, maybe. Oh, yes, that's so clever. You can help me, right? You can help me. We can all do it together, and we can get everybody back. And then more gobbledygook. Oh God! Like, well, look. Just again, if you're not looking at the screen, just look. Like, why? Why? Oh God, that's got worse. Right, and so then so now she's talked them out of their religion that they kept for 3,407 years, and they're going to take out Tim Shaw somehow. I think, is that what's going on? No, just going to sneer and make icky faces. Meanwhile, Tim Shaw walks in and he meets Graham. Meanwhile, Ryan's like, "Oh, I hope he comes. Oh, I'm worried for his very soul. Oh, I'm worried." And so he runs back after Graham. He said, "Oh, I'm going to call Blimey Governor. I'm going to give you. Oh, I'm glad I killed your wife." Meanwhile, she's managed to call the TARDIS in. Right, she managed to call the TARDIS in so they can do a thing to stop the weapon or grab Tim Shaw. Oh God, she's so stupid. So then they run back in. They take their blockers back and they run back into the TARDIS. And run still isn't that convincing, right? Still not that convincing. And they God, stop! Why? So she she's like, oh, I don't know if it's possible. I said, oh, but I'm clever. I'll be able to do that. No, you're not clever, darling. So they link them all together, and they're going to use their superpowers to put the planets back and capture Tim Shaw, I think, right? Yeah, you can do it. Let me condescend to you for a bit. Oh, I keep up you all. Isn't that nice? Like a bit of condescension. And meanwhile, these things are cracking. He's like, I'm here to kill you. He said, but you're hesitating, right? You're hesitating. You're not. I'm a warrior. You're not, right? 1 second. And he's like, you know what I am? And so basically Tim Shaw talks him out of killing him just by wanting him to kill him. So he says, you know what? I'm the better man. He puts the gun down. Good bit of character development because it's normally done well with Bradley Walsh, right? Bradley Walsh. I don't think do you reckon any of them knew how bad this was? I think they just thought it's like a children's program, so it didn't matter if it's like so stupid, right? I mean, that's really what I think went down. Why would she think she's clever? I don't know. There's certainly no evidence of this. Said, oh, so you're a coward. He comes after him with his glowy hand. Said, oh, you're gonna kill me. And then Ryan comes running in, right? And he turns to Ryan and Graham shoots him. He said, oh, you shot him. He said, he's like he shoots him in the foot. You go, pew, doink. In the foot. Boink, and makes him fall down. That's the extent of his punishment. So, it was only in the foot. It's not so bad. The boy you shot him dead. Don't tell the doctor. Be mad. So fine. They capture him, and the religious people who can do superpowers that can live forever. They do a thing. And they go looking for her. Then, they do a thing to put the planets back, right? I forget. Yeah, this is them putting the planets back. Oh, and they actually do a reference. What was that story? The Russell T Davies one where they drag the Earth back to where it was, and they use the TARDIS and the power, and they're able to beam all the planets back to where they were with no tension whatsoever. Like we all knew that's exactly what was going to happen. And there they come back, right? Meanwhile, things blow up and they run, blow up, run, blow up, run. And it all finishes and they get Tim Shaw, they put him in the suspended animation pod. There you go. Now you can just live a nightmarish living hell in here instead of killing you. That's the humane thing. Better luck you're not a spider, because we would just let you suffocate. So they leave. They go and find the doctor, and they all go home. They all have a lovely time, and they're like, "Oh, now we must go and find the true creator." Like whatever. Makes no bloody sense. Nothing makes no sense. And they said, "Oh, well, so we captured him. He's in the suspended animation pod." And it's like, I decided to be the better man. Oh, I'm so proud of you, Graham. Oh, Ecky Thump. And she does a bit of hand on hips acting, and she's shit as always. I don't know why she thinks this is authoritative. It's not, right? It's really genuinely not. He goes home, and they all go home. And said, oh, well, we're all a fam again. In it nice, and off she gives one last condescending nod before they leave. Bye, she says, and keep your faith, even though I have no respect for it whatsoever. And they go, voop, 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 and it's over. Oh God. That was agony, man. And you know the worst thing? The worst thing is, I just know it's going to get worse. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from
like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.